Welcome back to our NBC Olympic HD coverage. We rejoin with the medal ceremony from what many considered the greatest race at these games. American Michael Phelps with the bronze.
You know what, you have to give him so much credit for going out there and racing Ian Thorpe. Like we mentioned earlier, his coach wanted to scratch him from this event even though he had qualified for it at Olympic trials. He said, under no circumstances am I going to scratch this event. I want to race the best.
This could very well turn out, Dara, to be one of those events in the swimming world at least where people say, I was here when I watched this. It really did live up to its billing.
Oh, I had chills the whole time. You have to give this man credit also for taking it out, you know. Very gutsy race.
His split at the 100, 50.42.
That would probably qualify for the 100 free getting into finals.
Well, he certainly will be a contender in the 100 free, defending that Olympic title he won in Sydney.
Well, he's proven that he has the speed to go out, and he's proven that he can swim at 200, so he has the endurance.
He had the fastest split last night in the 4x100 freestyle relay, under 47 seconds.
Did you know, looking at that Olympic medal, that every Olympic medal is the same, having the victory of Goddess on the front, who is Nike. Little history there for you. Looks like he's still breathing hard a little bit.
One of the loudest cheers we've heard from the crowd during these first 3 days here at the Olympic Aquatics Center. And it's interesting, isn't it? In Sydney, he was beaten on his home turf, but he almost had to come to Athens to come home. This is his event for so many years, and he finally gets to stand on top of that Olympic podium. Ian Thorpe, your gold medalist in the men's 200-meter freestyle. It seems as though whenever the Australians do well, Dara, the Australian fans multiply and come out in droves. That's a picture worth more than 1,000 words right there. Three incredible champions in their own right. They all came together for one incredible race this evening.
Michael Phelps still has to get ready for his next race. Semifinals of the 200 butterfly. Hopefully he won't walk around too much and he'll go and do what he has to do to get ready and have a good swim tonight.
That turnaround time Phelps has is just under 40 minutes. Ian Thorpe, with that swim, Dara, became the most decorated gold medalist in Australian swimming history. He was in a four-way tie with a number of other legendary Australian athletes, Dawn Fraser, Murray Rose, and Betty Cuthbert. He now becomes the only one in Australian history with 5 gold medals.
Can you imagine what it's going to be like when he gets home? I know he's spoken about what it's like being a rock star out there, being the center of attention, and how he likes to get away. At the Janet Evans meet, he wanted to go shopping and do stuff, and he felt so comfortable being out there because no one really knew who he was, and it's going to change even more when he gets home.
Well, we've both spent time in Australia, and it truly is amazing, isn't it, to see the level of attention swimming gets, whether it's because it's an island nation, whether it's because they just enjoy the sport so much. Everyone follows it rabidly. Nothing escapes the Australian press when it comes to swimming.
Oh, I was out there in Sydney, and you would see their pictures on buses. You would see their pictures on the sides of banks and buildings. When I was there back in 1986, we went into the cleaners, and this was in Brisbane, went into the cleaners, and they knew who we were as Americans because they follow swimming so much.
It's just an incredible nation as far as sports goes. They are absolutely as nationalistic as any other country in the world, and they love to talk, don't they, about not only their sports heroes, but other sports as well.
Yeah, famous tennis players there. Hewitt, is it Hewitt from there?
Leighton Hewitt,
Leighton
absolutely.
Hewitt. They say Ian's more popular than Leighton Hewitt.
Well, he was before these games. Now he's going to be astronomically more.
I know that Michael Phelps has been talking about wanting that kind of respect and attention in the United States for swimmers also, like they get in Australia. And that's one of the reasons why he really wanted to make a mark at this Olympics, is to get that attention for United States swimming.
Well, he's done just that, hasn't he? I mean, he's really raised the bar. I mean, every 4 years, certainly that attention comes around, and you've seen that because you've been a part of it. But for the average person, certainly in the U.S., swimming is not on their radar, but that may very well change if Phelps is able to walk away with the 8 medals that was his goal originally.